So like I said, I make my own. So what I have here is a 2.5-inch Magtech brass shell. It is 3 drams, yes, a very powerful 3 drams of double F Go-Ax black powder, followed up by the wad, then 1 3/4 ounce shot, followed by the overshot card, and then I sealed it with water glass. So this is a pretty stout load. So with the light beginning to fade, actually we might be treated with the nice fireball at the end of the barrel when this thing shoots. Black powder is pretty good about that. But we are going to be shooting at 15 and 25 yards to see how accurate these loads are. I'm kind of wondering how the spread's going to be and how good it would be for a hunting application. So enough talk, let's hit the range. Here we go at 15 yards. Let's see how she patterns up. Whoa! Well, at 15 yards, talk about packing a wallop. Totally peppered. So it looks like I was more centralized based on the group, but I mean, shot cam was gonna show the story on that one. But yeah, it does pretty darn good for black powder at 15 yards. Yeah, I think that would pretty much do the trick at 15 yards. So that would be practical range for, let's say, rabbit, pheasant, something like that. So all you gotta do is flip that little switch right there. Now these don't have ejectors. This is an old style shotgun. Look at that, still steaming right there. Pull these out. Now you gotta remember, with the black powder, this is gonna take a lot of maintenance, okay? I gotta clean this thing thoroughly after we're done shooting here. And same with these shells, because I'm gonna reload these brass shells. So I have to put these in a solvent that's gonna pretty much keep that black powder from corroding the brass. And I gotta do the same thing with the shotgun. Obviously, if I leave it in there, it's gonna rust it into pieces, and then, well, adios muchachos. Well, anyway, so at 15 yards, that did pretty darn good. So we're back out at 25 now, and we're gonna see what the spread looks like. I'm gonna go top and bottom, and shot cam's gonna tell a story, but ultimately we're gonna see what this looks like. So let's get it loaded up. Ah, the rotten egg smell of black powder. Back in the day, these are pretty darn good hunting shotguns, and even though I'm shooting a pretty stout load, I'm pretty darn confident in this thing. So alright, let's see how we do. Top first. That's stout. Alright, let's give it the second barrel now. Ooh, that black powder heats up the barrel. Let's see how we did. Now these old targets aren't as good as a shoot and see, but when you get up here and you look at it, it peppers it up pretty darn good, top and bottom. So at 25 yards, you're still gonna hit Mr. Cottontail as he's running.